All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to tackle a massive myth, the idea that to get more done, you have to work more. But what if I told you the real secret to being at your best isn't about grinding harder, but about resting smarter? We're going to dig into the science that proves it.
Yeah, does this feel familiar? You're putting in all the hours, you're pushing yourself, but you still feel like you're just running on fumes. If that's you, I want you to know you're definitely not alone, and it is absolutely not some kind of personal failure. It just means the system you're using, well, it's broken. You know, it's kind of wild. Our culture basically wears burnout like it's some kind of badge of honor. As Alex Sojung Kim Pang says here, we've started to think that rest is the same thing as being lazy. But the science, it tells a totally different story. Rest isn't the enemy of work, it's its most important partner. It's the fuel for everything you want to achieve.
So, okay, how do we actually fix this broken system? Well, it all starts with a huge shift in how you think about your day. We need to stop counting the hours we're clocked in and start focusing on a powerful, intentional mindset to get the absolute most out of every single day.
And look, this is not about grinding yourself into the ground. Not at all. The whole max out the day idea is all about being present. It's the discipline of showing up fully and doing what you intended to do, whether you're in a huge meeting or just taking a walk. And it all starts with a few key principles.
First up, how you start your day. Seriously, this is everything. Think about it like setting up dominoes. That first intentional thing you do, whether it's taking a deep breath, getting a little sunlight, or writing in a journal, it kicks off this powerful chain reaction of wins that can carry you through the entire day.
Okay, principle 2 is all about building a habit of just doing things well, bringing your A game every single time. When you bring your full attention and effort to even the little things, like sending an email or making your lunch, you're building discipline, you're building self-respect, and all those tiny wins, they stack up, they build on each other.
All right, this next one, it's a total game changer. We're all obsessed with managing our time, right? But our energy, that's the real currency. It's about scheduling your toughest tasks for when you're naturally at your sharpest and taking smart breaks to recharge. That way, you're always working from a full tank, not from a place of just pushing through exhaustion.
And finally, this is a big one. It is so easy to get stuck in your head, right? Worrying about what you messed up yesterday or stressing about that giant to-do list for tomorrow. The max out mindset is about pulling yourself back to right here, right now. Give your full effort to what's right in front of you and trust that the results will follow.
Okay, so having this powerful mindset is awesome, it's the foundation. But it's kind of useless without action, right? So how do we actually put this max out idea to work in the real world? Well, the most powerful way is by building intentional routines that, well, bookend your day.
I want you to think of your day like a bookshelf held up by two really strong bookends. Your morning routine is the first bookend. It launches you into the day with focus and momentum. And your evening routine is the second bookend, and it's just as important. It's how you slow down, recover, and prep your mind and body for great sleep, which sets you up for an amazing day tomorrow.
And let's be clear, a solid evening routine is way more than just, brushing your teeth and hopping into bed. Science actually gives us a really clear playbook for telling our bodies it's time to rest. This means managing your light, getting sun in the afternoon, then ditching the screens before bed. It also means managing your body, finishing dinner early, doing some gentle stretches, and just creating the perfect environment for recovery. All right, now let's talk about something that gets a bad rap: napping. Because rest isn't just for that 8-hour block at night. Strategic rest during the day is one of the most powerful performance-enhancing tools you have. But, and this is a big but, you have to do it right. But first, we got to get a key concept down. It's called sleep inertia. Basically, it's that groggy, foggy feeling you get right when you wake up. You know what I'm talking about. It can seriously mess with your thinking, and understanding it is the absolute key to making naps work for you, not against you.
And this isn't just about feeling a little sleepy. The stakes here can be unbelievably high. Take this. Back in 2010, an Air India pilot woke up from a long nap in the cockpit and was completely disoriented. The mistakes he made because of that deep sleep inertia, they led to a catastrophic crash. It's a tragic, powerful lesson in why how you wake up matters so much.
But here's the flip side of that coin, and this is so important. When you manage it right, rest is literally a superpower. Research on drivers found that a simple 10-minute nap, just 10 minutes, dramatically improved their performance and stability behind the wheel. It's proof that short, smart rest can be an incredible tool for staying safe and sharp. And if you need more proof, a famous NASA study really sealed the deal on this. They found that letting pilots get just 26 minutes of sleep during a long flight completely wiped out those dangerous little micro-sleeps during the landing. Think about that. A short, planned nap was literally the difference between safety and disaster.
Okay, so let's recap. We've got the mindset, we've got the routines, we've got the science. But none of that means a thing without the final and maybe most important piece of the puzzle: consistency. Knowing all this stuff is great, but applying it day after day, that's what creates real, lasting change.
And look, this isn't about throwing out your whole life and starting over. It's way simpler. Here's a quick checklist of some high-impact habits. Don't try to do them all at once. Just pick one or two. Maybe it's just sticking to the same wake-up time on Saturday. Or maybe it's putting your phone away 30 minutes before you turn out the light. These are the building blocks.
And that's really the heart of it all. You do not have to be perfect overnight. Real, lasting change comes from those small, patient steps you take, day in and day out. The real power isn't in some heroic one-time effort. It's in the quiet discipline of just showing up for yourself again and again.
So as we finish up here, I want to leave you with one question. Just one. Forget trying to do everything we talked about all at once. What's the one small thing, the one little change you can commit to making tonight to set yourself up to win tomorrow? That's where it all begins.